If you do that little hidden terminal puzzle in the Museum of History, the NPC with the Shuanlong assault rifle will spawn here in this diner. He's right behind the counter. But there's nothing here if you don't do that little puzzle. This place is very interesting. Jury Street Metro Station. There's a building, Hanks Electronics, which I believe has that nice little trap, which has like a million things going on. It's like a huge set of dominoes that sets off this big explosive trap. I didn't go in there. I had second thoughts because my mind is really clouded with memories of playing World of Pain, so there are some locations that I think are in the game. I just get confused between this game's locations and the World of Pain's locations. Like, I thought there was going to be like a dungeon in Hanks Electronics, which is why I didn't go in there. I thought there was going to be like a room full of raiders that would immediately bum rush me if I walked in. That's why I didn't go in. But I have very fond memories of World of Pain, and it's a great mod. I highly recommend it. In my opinion, it's a must-have because it adds a lot of high-level dungeons and weapons, too. All lore-friendly. As you can see, I only have Fallout installed. It just makes the lighting better, you know, darker nights. Street lampposts are brighter. And it could be a bad thing, too, because sometimes it's too dark. Also, there's a super mutant behemoth that spawns here. If you go into this area, I think this is the place. There's a teddy bear inside a shopping cart. And I think if you take the teddy bear, the behemoth spawns a couple yards behind you. It's been so long since I've killed every behemoth, so I could be wrong.
A Tranquility Lounger is available. Please be seated. I'm sorry, but I am not at liberty to chat right now.
You've saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever. Oh, it's so good to see you, but what are you doing here? Well, I'm glad you did. This certainly wasn't how I expected things to turn out. It certainly is.
Hello, man. Hello, man.
Okay, this is when the game actually started to get very annoying because it threw a complete wild card in my face. As soon as I exited Smith Casey's garage, I encountered a Yao Guai smack dab right there in the middle. And of course, Dad had to be an idiot and run after it, and now I was basically stuck. I didn't know what to do in this moment because this has never happened to me before, but of course this fucking game throws a wrench in my plans by having a Yao Guai attack us. So I didn't know what to do. I thought I could just lure the Yao Guai indoors with a bottle cap mine since I was in caution mode and then I went to danger, but that didn't work, unfortunately. And this, I'm not gonna lie, this got me tilted. I waited, I did whatever I could, I took Med-X and this and that, and no matter what I did, I realized that I was going to be stuck here because Yao Guais are so tanky that I would need to use the bottle cap mine and just, play chicken with the Yao Guai. Just run out with the bottle cap mine, place it, and have the risk of dying, which I did several times. I died. It actually really annoyed me because I was going so smoothly on this run, and of course it had to end to a Yao Guai. Just technically I killed myself, but of course the Yao Guai was the progenitor to my death. And here, basically, I was just trying to play safe. I didn't want to suicide myself that early, but I didn't want to waste any more time. I just wanted to complete this as fast as I could. I was just trying to weigh my options, before I could get all kamikaze, but I ended up having to go kamikaze, and it really pissed me off because this has never happened to me before. I didn't even encounter a single Yao Guai. I'm always paranoid when I fight Yao Guais because they could be anywhere, and of course my nightmare came true. See that big chunk of health he's taking out of me. I realized that if my strongest weapon only put a mere dent inside the Yao Guai, I might as well just, say fuck it and run out and commit suicide with the bottle cap mine because that's really all I can do. I have no weapon that's strong enough except for the mine. And that's exactly what I did. I just said, you know what? Nothing's gonna happen. I just have to just say fuck it. But my plan didn't go smoothly because of the mole rats, these little dick-riding animals. They immediately decided to attack me, turning their attention away from the Yao Guai, and I died multiple times in the process. And ironically, if the mole rats weren't there, if it was just the Yao Guai all by himself, I would have killed him on my first try right here. But no, they had to get in the fucking way, of course. The most annoying enemy in this entire franchise is the mole rat. I can't sleep safely at night knowing that there are still mole rats living on this planet. I just want to genocide each and every one of them. But I end up, I think it was like 2 tries. 1 or 2 more tries it took me. I'm not even sure. It felt like it took me 20 tries, even though it was like 3 or 4. But I'm still dumbfounded that this even happened. This shit never happens to me. Of course, only when I record gameplay, this crazy shit happens. Not when I'm playing offline, behind the scenes. Of course, there's no cameras watching me with all this crazy shit. Only when the cameras are on, this bad luck happens, but it's alright. He's been blasted to bits. Dad's limping. Say fuck it. He has unlimited health. Who cares about him? My next stop was Jocko's Poppin' Gas. It's a small little gas station that has another sheet of the bottle cap mine schematics, as well as a bottle cap mine on a crafting bench, which is crucial because if you have multiple schematics of a weapon, or at least the bottle cap mine, I'm not sure about the other weapons, you can actually make multiple bottle cap mines corresponding to the amount of schematics you have. So I'm on my way to get my second sheet of schematics for the bottle cap mine. Now every time I craft a mine, it'll give me 2 instead of 1, and that's just amazing. You'll need as many as you can get if you want to traverse through this entire game on very hard. But it's not my goal to 100% on this run. I just want to complete the main story and a few side quests here and there, but not 100%. Maybe for another time. But the bottle cap mine, I just can't stop singing my praises for it. It's just an amazing weapon. It's perfect for any style of play. Unless, of course, you're melee only or something like that. It's a weapon that's good in any arsenal. But yeah, that's what I have to say about that strange encounter there between me and the Yao Guai and the mole rats. Of course, what you didn't hear while my mic was muted when I was recording this was some other distasteful things that I don't think YouTube would want me to post. I don't think it would be very appropriate, so I thought I'd just record some level-headed professional commentary over it. And of course I had to put some coins in the swear jar.
It appears you've been wounded, madam. May I suggest you seek medical attention as soon as possible? It's good to see you.
Oh, I can't wait to... Oh, and... The last chapter's a bit more... We're in the... Really? A whole library's worth of data? Does it mean that it'll be a you I've also got to do a and don't be so sure. In this case, I'm talking about Rivet City. Of course, that's why it's important to know how a place like that... Everything looks okay here. Any trouble in this area?
I do the repairs around here. Good to see you.
Watch it, will you?
I told you it would work, Madison. And now I can prove it.
James, you're back.
And with good news. I was right about Braun and the Gek. If we can find one, we can adapt it to work with the cure fighters.
I'd like to believe you, James. I really would. This is all just so sudden.
Madison, I'm telling you, this is real. I talked to Braun himself. He confirmed it. Don't you see? This is what we've been waiting for. We need to get back to Project...
Did you need something?
Hello.
Welcome to the Weatherly...
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers. Why, I practically set this whole place up. Now...
Hotel.
Leave me alone. This is none of your business.
What's the big idea? Any trouble in this area?
Oh, hello. Are you lost?
Nice to see you. Hey. Hey.
St. Monica.
You're in the Rivet City Clinic. That old story? Story was, there was there was a holotape that got circulated. Like I said, it's a hoax.
God bless you.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because you're believed to be trustworthy.
Hey there.
I
Tamper
hope
with
that is the
and we're
case,
going to have a
because this
problem.
recording puts us both in danger. I'm escaping from the Commonwealth. I'm an android, a synthetic man, a slave. The men hunting me are ruthless and will stop at nothing to retrieve their property. I need to find a doctor in the wasteland to perform facial reconstruction. I also need someone who
I'll be
knows
right
a
with
great
you.
deal about computers. I need to have my memories erased and my face altered to look like someone else.
Okay, so I kind of messed up on this part. I went to Pinkerton too early because I didn't find enough data for the replicated man quest
hell
or
did
any
you get in here?
holotapes
This is the
to get him to give me access to his terminal, because
Well, if
not
you
only
must
would I have
know.
access to a later part of the replicated man quest line where I can actually talk to Harkness, but I would be able to get the true history behind Rivet City, which is needed for Wasteland Survival Guide. But there are lots of great stuff here: cherry bombs, sensor modules, lunch boxes, Dean's Electronics, Big Book of Science. There's also a DC Journal, the Internal Medicine, right by the terminal. I didn't take it. Right now, at this moment, I didn't take it. I forgot it was there. Some of the books in this game are well hidden in plain sight. I don't know. I guess they don't show up well. But this is just a wealth of stuff here. Time to craft more bottle cap mines and a free stealth boy too. There's just plenty of stuff here, but I really shouldn't have been here until later because I was just wasting my time. I could have done this all in one run if I had the necessary holotapes and information to confront Pinkerton about Harkness, but it's alright. It's not like my visit here was completely wasted or anything. All I lost was a bit of time. I just have to stop here again because Pinkerton's an old asshole with a chip on his shoulder. He can't tell me anything outright.
Stay sharp. There. I know lots of things, but you've got no idea about most of them. Now, get going before I stop talking and start shooting. Don't let your guard down. Evening.
Good to see you.
We can't accomplish anything until we can get inside.
Did you need something?
If you've seen my video on reverse pickpocketing in Fallout 3, you'll notice that I'm doing the same strategy as I did in the previous video, because this is a very efficient way of taking out the super mutants. You're not wasting any ammo, and you can one-hit kill them with just a frag grenade. If I were to throw frag grenades at the super mutants, they'd eat them all up for breakfast. So that's the fastest way to kill them. Just reverse pickpocket them with a stealth boy, because your sneak is increased by 100. So you have a very high chance of putting that grenade in their pocket, and a very small chance of them detecting you. But super mutants aren't tanky, so even if they do detect you, that's totally fine. It's unfortunate, but it's not a big deal. The stealth boy is so overpowered in this game. It's no wonder why it sucks in Fallout 4. They completely nerfed it. As for this part, I could have used the bottle cap mine and I would have killed both of these guys, but I'd rather not waste bottle cap mines unless I really need to, like that fuck up with the Yao Guai. That's just that. I can't stop thinking about that. It'll be in my nightmares forever. But bottle cap mines in Vault 87, when you're just running through everything, is very useful. Enemies love to follow you most of the time. So when they step on the bottle cap mine, they realize they made a crucial mistake. And this guy died right when I opened up the Pip-Boy, which I thought it was funny.